Do you believe that you can truly stop dieting and learn to trust your body again? That's the topic of today's Diet Free Zone show. Hi, I'm Bonnie Giller, registered dietitian, nutritionist, and certified intuitive eating counselor. Belief. Your belief will dictate your actions and your results. So I want to dig into this a little bit because I speak to so many women as well as men who have been dieting for years and decades. And in their heart of hearts, they know the diets don't work. Why? Because they've lost weight over and over again. They've lost X amount of pounds, they've regained it. They've lost it, they've regained it, on and on and on. And most of the time, when they regain that weight, they're regaining even more. And so while in the short term, it might appear that the diet is quote unquote working, ultimately they have come to realize that it just doesn't. These diets don't work, and the multi-billion-dollar diet industry is set up to have their customers coming back over and over again. The diet industry doesn't want you to achieve long-term weight loss because they would then be out of business, right? So the answer is to give you short-term results, which are impossible to sustain, regain that weight, and now you're coming back for more. They're bringing you back in again and saying, it's okay, you made some mistakes. We can do this again. Let us help you. And the vicious cycle continues. This is a roller coaster that is honestly not fun. Now, you may realize this. Maybe you're watching this video and a light bulb just went off. Or maybe you've kind of known this for a while, but you just don't know what else to do. Yeah, you've heard of this concept of intuitive eating, but it just seems too hard to believe that you'll be able to stop dieting and learn to trust yourself, to trust the choices that you make for yourself, to trust your body to tell you when you're hungry and when you're full, when to start eating and when to stop eating. And maybe it's even more complicated for you than that. Maybe you've been using food for a very long time to cope with various aspects of your life. And so you have an unhealthy, a difficult, a struggling relationship with food. I assure you that once you make the commitment to never diet again and you work through this process and this journey to, number one, dismantle all diet culture messages, really fight back against the food police, challenge it, help yourself to shift out of the diet mentality, clear the cobwebs out, we've got to do that, and then learn to attune to your inner signals as your guide to eating, while learning how to manage emotions with kindness and self-compassion and being gentle with yourself and not using food to numb, because it's not about the food when we're looking to fill a void or sedate ourselves from feeling an emotion. You will be able to ultimately come to a place where you trust. You trust your mind, you trust your hunger, you trust your food choices. Now, this is a process and a journey that I take my clients through in my Whole Body Trust Intuitive Eating for a Peaceful Life program. But something that I discovered, which I would love to hear is, if you resonate with this, is even though one is learning to dismantle diet culture messages and to spot diet culture in all its glory, and to learn to get back in touch with signals, there's something that often holds people back. Do you know what that is? Their mind. Their beliefs, their thoughts. If you believe that you won't be able to stop eating if you're not dieting, that's exactly what's going to happen. If you don't believe that you can learn to become an intuitive eater, then you won't. So our thoughts and our beliefs create the feelings we have, which create the actions we take, which create our results. Our mind has a lot of power, a lot of power. And so mindset work is crucial on your intuitive eating journey. So when people say to me, okay, Bonnie, I get it. I'm going to eat when I'm hungry and I'm going to stop when I'm full. Maybe those signals are a little bit numb. They're silent from years of dieting and they're trying really hard to tune into it. It's never going to work if they're not working on their beliefs, their thoughts and their beliefs. And so I ask you, what about your beliefs? What about your thoughts? Do you believe that you can learn to become an intuitive eater? To get back to being an intuitive eater because you were born an intuitive eater? Do you believe that you can learn to be mindful in your eating and in your living? Do you believe that you can learn to be compassionate with yourself, to view any quote unquote mistakes as not mistakes at all, but as learning opportunities and growth? Do you believe that you can trust your body? Do you believe that your self-worth is not dictated by a number on a scale? I can go on about beliefs that are actually limiting you and causing you to self-sabotage and not take the best care of yourself. And so in this video, I am sharing with you the importance of spending time in your mind, spending time reworking the beliefs that are holding you back. This is something that once I began doing this work with my clients, their journeys just took off. That's the power of your mind. That's the power of your beliefs. So let me know below about your belief system, what your beliefs are in regards to your ability to say goodbye to dieting and to become an intuitive eater. I'm here to help. If you'd like more information on working with me through that process, post a comment below or just DM me on social media or send me an email at bonnie@dietfreeradiantme.com. Now you can take a look at all the resources that I have for you available on my website, dietfreeradiantme.com. And I look forward to hearing from you because my passion is to help as many women and men as possible to learn to trust themselves again. Ultimately, why? Because eating without issue, eating without rules, eating with full trust is so peaceful and enjoyable. And aren't we all looking for a peaceful life? One in which we can make choices for ourselves that feel good in our body and help us age well. All right, that's it for this video. Please give it a like, hit the share button so others can benefit from this message, and be sure to tune in to the next episode of the Diet Free Zone Show.